Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Joey again. I'm with Maria. We're out here at the Marina, Hemingway Harbor, doing the end of the month wrap up for May and the Lake Mead water report. So we're gonna get out here today. Today is about, what, 95 degrees, and we're gonna have a look at this water out here and see just how much this water's come up, how it's affected the ramps, and let's take a look. Now, local news reports said that we were expecting over 100,000 visitors during the Memorial Day weekend, and that's a lot out here, man, at Lake Mead, because we haven't seen that many people out here for years. And I don't know if that 100,000 is including all the visitors out at the dam, or if it's just general overall visitation here at the boat ramp and at the marina. But I'm about to take you out here to the actual boat docks right now and have a look inside the into the water and see just how much of this the ramps have moved up since the 10 feet of water gain has happened in the past couple of days. So let's take a look. Well, we can definitely see right here that the, I remember at the beginning of the year, the water was all the way down to the waffle boards. So what it is here is that this concrete foundation was out of the water and it went all the way out to where it was starting to transition in with the mud. And they have to put this stuff called waffle board down inside there in order for the trailer tires to be able to make their way into the water. So a lot of you guys have been asking me, how deep is the water? How far do I have to push my trailer out in order to launch my boat? Can you actually get some footage of that so I know when I come out how far I have to push my trailer in? So let's go ahead and have a look at that. So you guys can see right here, this is all of the, we're actually still with the concrete grid. There ain't no need for those waffle boards. This is beautiful. And look at that. You can still see that the concrete slabs are still at least 5 to 6 feet down.
Did it go all the way up?
Want me to double check?
Yeah, see how far it will stop to make a noise. Yeah, I think you got it all the way up.
Yeah, guys, so like I was saying, the concrete foundation to this harbor ramp is still deep in the water, at least 6 feet. And last year, guys, we were out there giving this report. And today, just take a look where we're at now. Underneath me right now, you've got the ramp still transitioning into the water, and it's all of the concrete slabs below us. So last week, guys, I wanted to bring you out to this boat that was sunk out here on the beach last year, and Maria and I went out to it, and it was completely on land. And now with all this water rise, you know, which is like 10 feet high, the water has come back up and is starting to take it back in. And I initially wanted to include it in my last week's video, but it was such a windy day, the microphone wasn't even on and I wasn't able to monitor it, and all I had was just a bunch of wind buffeting, and I couldn't use none of that video footage. So I came back out here today, and we're out here at Boulder Beach, and the boat is located right out there, and we're gonna go ahead and head out that way. But before we start getting into this little episode about this boat, let's go ahead and get into the Lake Mead water report. All right, guys, so the current water level today at Lake Mead is going to be 1,054.14 feet. We're up 9.15 feet from the beginning of the year. Temperature today is 95. We have been up. The last 3 days change have been 0.16, 0.24, and 0.20 feet. Looks like our average is 0.17 feet per day change, okay, on the upside. Our inflow today, guys, is 20,481 cubic feet per second coming in, with an average of 12,360 cubic acre feet of water being released. Our average for the last 14 measures have been 21,000 cubic acre feet coming in, with an average of 13,146 going out. Now, impressive as that may sound, I tell you, Lake Powell has done so much better. At Lake Powell, the water level is 3,558.74 feet, and that means that they are up a whopping 33.99 feet from the beginning of the year, okay? I mean, as opposed to Lake Mead is up 9.15 feet from the beginning of the year. Wow, man. 33.99 feet, almost 34 feet up at Lake Powell. They are getting that juice, baby. Now, the overall change for the past 3 days at Lake Powell, they are up 1.2 feet, 1.40 feet, and 1.43 feet. So they are up 18.41 feet for the last 14 measures. Average is 1.4 feet of water gain per day at Lake Powell, guys. So Lake Powell's inflow is 63,993 cubic feet per second coming in, with an outflow of 17,894 going out. So guys, this snow melt is definitely coming in. But what I found interesting is I've been, following some reports, and some of the water officials say that even though all this water is coming in right now and it's looking really good, that Lake Powell would actually need 15 consecutive years of snowpack just like this one to bring the water levels back up to where they were. And they're saying that we don't know what kind of snowpack we'll be getting from year to year. I actually have a news clip explaining a little bit more in detail about that 15 years of water needed, or 15 years of snowpack consecutive to get the water levels back up to where they were. I'm going to show that video footage to you. Let's take a look and we'll be right back.
The Upper Colorado River Commission says that water levels at Lake Powell have been on a 22-year decline, and the reservoir hit a record low elevation last year. They say it would take 16.4 million acre-feet of water to fill Lake Powell back up to where it was in 2000. So what would it take for that to actually happen? Well, let's look at mountain snowpack, which is where most of the water that feeds into Lake Powell comes from. And it's been a very snowy winter in the west this season, with the snowpack 40% above average. An estimate by the Institute of Arctic and Alpine Research at the University of Colorado shows that there's already 29.6 million acre-feet of water sealed inside the snowpack in the Upper Colorado River Basin. So if you could magically put that water directly into the reservoir, you could fill Lake Powell to the brim right now. But in reality, a lot of that snowmelt has to travel more than 300 miles to get to Lake Powell. And on that journey, some of the water gets absorbed into the drought-stricken soils, and some of the water gets intercepted by upstream users. Another big factor to consider is evaporation, and the evaporation rates are increasing as the atmosphere warms and increases its capacity to hold water vapor. Those factors subtract more water than you might think, The Upper Colorado River Commission says that if the snow stays steady through the rest of the season and finishes up about 40% above average, they would expect Lake Powell to rise by about 1.5 million acre-feet. That's only a 6% increase, so it would take 10 consecutive snow seasons with 40% above average snowpack to fill Lake Powell back up to where it was 22 years ago. But wait, we're not done subtracting yet. Some water needs to be released from Lake Powell every year to supply water users downstream. The UCRC says that adds another 5 years to the equation. So that's how you get the estimate that it would take 15 years of above average snowpack to refill Lake Powell. Meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen, 9 News.
All right, so let's go ahead and get on this little trek over here to this boat. It's actually just right over here. I'm gonna bring you guys over there and see just how this water is coming. And basically somebody was asking me, do they think that the water can actually lift this boat and float it out? And are we gonna actually see a whole bunch of abandoned boats floating around the lake? And you know what? If the water level comes up good enough and these boats are buoyant enough and there's no actual breaks or holes in the hull, it may be able to free itself from the mud and actually get lifted and floated out there. So let's take a look here, guys. All right, so behind me we have this tire right here. I don't think anybody plans to come out here and take this tire, so that'll be a good indication as to how much the water level has risen when we come out here and take a look at the levels come next week. And we can come back out here to this boat and see just how much water has come out here and taken this boat away as we run out there and take a look to see just how much of this boat is going to be in that water come next week. But for now, let's just get out there and see what's really going on. Wow, take a look at that. And that thing was completely out of water at the beginning of the year, man. And look at just how much it's gone back down. Well, guys, I'm thinking it may be time for me to take a dip and go out here and swim out to this water and actually just see how high it actually is. I don't think it's more than a couple of feet, but I'm gonna let Maria take over this camera and film, and I'm gonna get out here and try to get on this boat and see just how deep it is. All for you guys here. Stay tuned. Woo! Water is cold. Now remember, guys, last year this was completely out of water, huh? Whoa. All right, so the question is, can this thing be lifted and come out of the water and start floating? I'm gonna say no, simply because we got a humongous V8 motor in here that's embedded, and the whole bottom of the boat, it looks like the motor fell out the bottom of the boat and it's lodged in the mud. So I seriously doubt that this thing is gonna come out of the water or float away anytime soon. Woo! All right, guys, so I'm at the very front of the boat now. So this is about where we're at the very front of the boat. Water temperature doesn't feel bad at all, man. Water temperature feels like it's about 75 degrees. Feels nice, man, feels nice. And there you have it. What's that? Oh yeah. Water's clear and warm. It's very nice out there.
I was about to follow you and then bring the camera right there.
You were about to follow me? You were about to go in the water too? Are you gonna go in the water? Oh, she's just laughing, dude. That when she just giggles like that, that means ain't no way she ain't going in the water. But she should. She brought those aqua socks with her. She got the right shoes. Hey, give me your purse if you want to go out to, if you want to go that far out. Huh? Oh, you ain't going all the way out to the boat? Hey, your phone, babe. Your phone is in your right pocket. But what is it with these girls, man? They want to walk right out there with all their electronics. I think she's, hey, what is that, a Coach? Even her Coach purse. What is going on here?
Oh my God, it's all the way here now. No, that's up.
All right, come on back. Wow, Maria actually braved it. She went all the way out. Now she's going back out again. I don't know why. She must want to see that snake. You see enough? All right, come on back. So you got my cell phone in your pocket?
Oh.
Yeah, you better not.
It's okay. It's in a safe location.
What can I say, guys? We braved it. We went out there for you. I don't know what in the world, but I said by the time I walk back to the car, we'll be totally dry anyways because of this heat. Yeah, how hot it is. It actually feels great. Like I said, how far did it go? It probably went up to like the top of right below my chest. It's about, so what's that gonna be? I'm 6 feet tall, so that's probably about 4 feet. 4 feet of water gained to the front of that boat.
I'm short, so it goes all the way to my.
It went up even higher on you, right? You said it went up to your chi-chis? Is that what you said? No ethics, guys. I'm sorry. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's a real quick wrap-up of May. Wanted to come out here and come out to the boat with Maria and just wrap it up for May and show you what the water looks like and so forth. And guys, if you like videos like this, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like if you like this video, and if you guys want to, hit the notification bell. YouTube will alert you each and every time I upload a brand new video. And if you don't want to wait, have a look on the screen for my next one right over here. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Maria, anything?
Always. Bye, guys, and see you guys in the next video.
On the next video. All right, guys, you guys be well. We'll see you guys again soon, okay? Bye.
Thanks for coming with us. I'm so sorry. I want more.